All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Anchored In podcast. I'm your host, Cohen Ingram, alongside the fellas Jack Billings and Luke Fitzner for episode number 9. Leafs are making changes, I guess. Is that a positive or a negative? We don't know quite yet. Toronto Raptors are in action tonight. They're heating up into their final playoff stretch, which is going to be super exciting to see. And Toronto Blue Jays are back in action. Last podcast was right before opening day, and now we're able to experience it. We're going to let you guys know what we think. Let's just start it off right away. The Blue Jays faced off against the Athletics, sweep the series. Let's just talk about that series first for the folks at home. Jack, what are we thinking?
Honestly, it was surreal in the sense that we got a regular season or meaningful, I guess, baseball back again. Like it was electric just to see the fellas back on the diamond. But no, it was a good stretch of games. Obviously with the sweep, I mean, hopefully you'd expect them to sweep a team like the Athletics. But no, man, it was exciting. We got to see Okamoto get into the mix there, and I don't know, the boys looked good in that first in that first series, I'll tell you. But we had a little few slip ups in this in this Rockies series. But no, it's just exciting to be back and across the whole league, really, just meaningful baseball, and all the fantasy leagues are firing, and it's a good time of year, boys.
Oh yeah, love the fantasy. Luke. Yeah, it was a great series for the Jays, honestly. First game, walk off win. I mean, that's all you can ask for. Then the second game, big comeback there after Brendan Little gives up a grand slam. They somehow win that game. And then, completing the sweep. I mean, the pitching was great. Gausman was good. Cease was good. And Lauer. These guys were all piling up the strikeouts in their first start of the season. And obviously they got the sweep. That's all you can ask for. And like you said, Jack, things were a little worse against the Rockies, who are not as good a team as the Athletics. So, a little shocking there, but not good.
Well, let's kind of dive into Brendan Little. As you guys said, the performances right now have been atrocious. Let me just pull up his stats real quick, because I don't even really want to look at them so far this early on in the year, because everybody was like, oh my God, he's back up. He got +2, +3 on his fastball. Like, he's going to become a velo demon on the mound. But you forget that his issue before was accuracy, and velo doesn't help with accuracy whatsoever from what I've learned as a baseball player. 47.25 ERA. Holy shit. Three strikeouts and a 6 whip.
No, man, Cohen, it's funny that you mentioned that, because I actually ran into a couple of my buddies like, yo, dude, like, I know, like, everyone's on Little hate watch, but different guy coming in this year. Really?
No.
I don't know which part of what you guys have seen out of any pitch this guy has thrown is different from any other Brendan Little that we've seen last year.
It's over for him, honestly.
Well,
it's not.
I kind of want to have a little bit of hope. You've seen the way that he was performing in the first half of last year, right? Like, then he was chucking. It seemed like he was unhittable, and all of a sudden the Jays felt like, oh my God, the diamond in the rough is finally shining. Like, we got one here. And second half of the season hits whenever the Jays are really in an important race, and he's going to be used a little bit more. And he blew away a few games, definitely in the tail end of last year, which wasn't good at all.
I just think the problem is with him is like his highs are, like, to me they're mediocre, but his lows are really bad, just because this guy leaks homers like no one else. Like, he throws meatballs sometimes, and you saw in that game where the Rockies pumped the Jays. What was the score? 14 something, 15 something,
14-5.
Like, I kind of tuned out at that point, and we had Tyler Heineman on the mound, and it's just like. I can accept it when it's like a perennial playoff team, or like a big titan of a team that may pump you. I mean, it's it's not obviously what you want, but it's more digestible if it's a team you expect it from. But when the Jays drop a scoreline like that against the Colorado Rockies, it's cause for concern, man, because I understand that Brendan Little did kind of get the brakes blown off him, but
As
Kind
usual.
of.
there's
Kind
well,
of.
yeah, but
He got the brakes blown off him
yeah,
2
okay,
games
he
in
did.
a row.
He did. But for that matter, like, I don't know. I'm hoping they can string together some offense, for crying out loud. Like, again, it's a lower ranked team. Like, when I saw that scoreline, man, I just like, it made me sick to my stomach. Like, what happened? You sweep the A's and you look lights out, and then that.
No, it's
Yeah.
I don't know. And also, there's got to be an issue with his aging, because I just found out that he's 29 still. This guy looks like he's 40. He looks like my dad out there.
Yeah,
Why
honestly.
does he have such a gray chin at 29 years old? I don't know. But, Billsy, you better watch out. I mean, this makes you look real good right now. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, is that not
Good
shocking to
save.
you guys? Like,
Honestly, though.
last year he looked
That's a crazy comparison when you
older
put it in
than
that,
what
in
he-
that way.
Yeah, what? He's 4 years on you now?
Obviously, the Jays fans are aging him a bit here because he can't catch a break.
Okay, that's what everybody said about Matthews and his hairline
he's getting
being
gray
pushed back.
hairs by the minute out
Oh
there.
no, I'm leaving. Oh,
It's
going
kicking him,
on?
eh?
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're still here.
am I here?
Still live?
My God, it worked. We're
No, I mean-
reconnected.
Oh,
You're here.
I'm
I
here.
can hear like
I'm here.
there's like a 5-second delay of what he's
Really?
saying in real life and what you can hear on here. Yeah.
All right. 1 sec.
Now, not anymore.
Not anymore. We're good. Oh no, I'm hearing it.
No, you're delayed.
You
Well-
he's turning into me, man.
He'll
Day
be back
drinking,
in his
Day drinking.
Me
No.
man. Hopefully, we get him back on here in a sec. Not good.
Yeah,
It's usually
fingers
not
crossed.
this
I don't
early
know.
into the
I
pod.
kind of missed that there. I don't know if he was trying to make a little age joke on me or what, but
And I think he was giving you some compliments there. He's saying he's making you look
that's
young.
no. That's not like him. That's not him.
It's too
not
bad
him.
we're only 8 minutes in here. I already lost him. Usually it's like later on in the podcast,
Yeah, it's like halfway through.
40-minute
and then
mark or something.
trails
Oh,
off. Oh, speak of the devil.
Wow.
Way back. Way
Back
back.
from the dead.
Boo.
Wow. Okay. Not too
Did I
bad, not
scare
too
you?
bad.
Entirely.
Well, where are you guys at? God, this is the second time in a row that this has happened.
That's
Not
okay. That's
great.
okay. Keep it snowballing. Keep it
Back to
snowballing.
biz,
We were
back to
just ripping on
biz.
Brendan Little and just kind of.
How old he is, or not old he is, I guess.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
young, man. He's
Yeah.
a spring chicken.
Well,
Okay, let's talk about Miles, because he's only had 14 innings in minor leagues, and then he comes up to the Blue Jays. I mean, he's looking pretty promising for that bullpen so far. And then we got Tyler Rogers, who I was about to see at the Rockies game last night for Looney Dog night, and they just put Jeff Hoffman in, but he was able to get it done. Tyler Rogers, I'm worried the Jays might be using a little bit too much early on.
yeah, I definitely agree. Just because, obviously he's a fantastic arm, and that wacky release is. I don't know if I'll ever get used to that, but it is
so
it
fun
is
to
cool.
watch.
Yeah, it is cool to see for sure. But no, it's now that you say it, Cohen, I feel like I'm seeing him get the ball in
I think
quite a
I
few
think
of
he's
these
been in
games.
four of the 6 so far.
Yeah. Which, I mean, you got to be careful with, man, because obviously, Cody Ponce is gone, and obviously no Treyas Savage or Shane Bieber, and the list goes on and on and on. You don't want to be pushing these guys to the point of injury because you don't really have the room to do that kind of stuff.
Not from what we've seen. Luke, what are
No,
your
the
thoughts on
bullpen
that?
is going to be working. I mean, you're right. They've got a couple starters out, so already, like obviously it's good when you got Gosman and Cease going the distance and striking out 10, 12 guys a start, but the bullpen's definitely going to be working here in the first month or two of the season before they get Bieber back and before they get Savage back. So, I mean, Rogers is kind of like, he's a high leverage guy. He's a good pitcher. He's like Louis Varland in a way that he's going to play a lot and he's going to make a lot of appearances. But, I think I'd rather that they play him and see what he's capable of instead of taking their time and easing him into the lineup like teams tend to do a lot of the time. I'd rather just see him out there, see what he can do, and he hasn't been too bad, honestly. So I think it's a good thing that they're playing him a lot and getting him some reps early on in the season here while they
I'm
Yeah,
more-
heal.
like my
Go ahead,
Go
Jack.
ahead.
Go ahead. No, you.
Okay, no, all I was gonna touch on is like I get where you're coming from with that, Luke, but my only thing is if I just don't want to see overuse because,
No, of
like I
course.
said, it's just like we talk about this whole pitching staff and it was so so many good additions, but like half of them are hurt, right? So it's a lot thinner than when you really look at it. It's pretty thin across the board.
We need
So
Jimmy Garcia back. That's what we need.
yeah.
Man, where's that guy been?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather err on the side of caution when it comes to pitchers in general because, like I said, we don't have a lot of room to play with.
Yeah, the
It's-
injuries are piling up, eh?
I'm more like the overuse factor primarily comes from his release point. Like Varland has a very smooth release. He chucks hard. So obviously there's going to be some injury factor there, but with the release point, and I'm pretty sure he didn't get as many innings as he's on pace for right now when he played for I believe it was the Giants and the Mets. So I think, I don't know, it just all depends on what his situation's going to be and if he's okay with being pitched as much as he has been so far. But also, once you get the guys like Trey Savage, Shane Bieber, Cody Ponce, hopefully Cody Ponce isn't as serious as it seemed to be. And he's back in action
Well,
soon.
we saw today like he may need surgery, so it's
Yeah.
Oh,
That's,
yeah,
That's what John Schneider said
it
that
looks
earlier.
yeah, it looks a lot worse off than what we'd like to believe here, but no, I
Oh,
think he's gonna
no.
miss extensive time. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
hard,
good
especially for
news.
like
I
a
mean-
signing like that. And I guess from what I've heard, it was a big game for him, like him coming back to the majors after being
For sure.
being
Yeah.
released and then taking the risk to go back over to the KBO and have the tear that he did over there. And now he kind of had a name built up. Excuse me, for his record that he won, like the Cy Young of the KBO. But
Mhm.
being out this long, it's going to take a while, especially on a knee, to recover as a pitcher the way that he has to.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like for Ponce too, like you said, just coming back and even getting a big league start is a big thing for him. So it's
True.
definitely a bad time to see him go down. It's like it's a deal for the Jays where it's just like they're not banking everything on Ponce. It's just come in and low risk, high reward kind of guy, and they don't even really get a chance to see what he can do early on here, which is just kind of disappointing and frustrating. It's kind of like Santander. We haven't really seen much of him since he signed with the
Ugh.
Jays either, just because of the injuries, holding them back. So it's got to be annoying for these guys and frustrating for them more than anyone else, you got to think.
and honestly, the 162 games, I mean, I've kind of started to realize it a lot more last year, especially with how intense the final run was for the Jays. But these boys get tired halfway through the season. Like 162 baseball games is a long time. I get it.
Yeah,
You're
man.
getting you're getting like 4 or 5 at bats a game if it's a real good game, and you're probably getting anywhere from 0 to 5 balls hit from you to you in a single game. So like you're not putting a whole lot of work in, but that's the arm care that has to go into it all. And boys, I played U18 trips last year, and I played like 40 games, and I felt like my right shoulder was gonna blow up at any given moment. I can't believe what 162 games would be like. Jays are off on the road
Yeah,
now.
man. I mean,
Oh, go ahead.
no, the only thing I was gonna say, like, you look at any level for that matter, like just the throwing a pitch is not natural to the arm or the body at all. So
Yeah.
it's so hard on the body, and that's why like you see so many pitchers get injured and go down because it's not a natural movement whatsoever.
And then you have guys like Tyler Rogers and Chris Sale.
Yeah, even less.
We almost
than
had
Yeah.
another one there in Chase Lee that was going to be.
Yeah.
I'm still wondering if he's in the picture for us or not. Or did we
I
lose
think
him in one of those?
with injuries.
Did we lose him in like a similar situation that we had with Miles? That if he wasn't on the 40, that
I
don't
think
think
so. I
Oh,
think
did
it was
they?
somewhere along the lines of that.
Anyways, the Blue Jays are on the road now. It's kind of sad for Toronto. We just got a spark of excitement of good sports back in town for a cheap price. And now it's gone for another few days. But then right after that, we have the biggest weekend in baseball for the regular season. It's Dodgers Jays next Monday. We will definitely be there for at least one pregame interview because that's going to be a big series.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Paul Skeens as well, boys. You think Brendan Little has a bad ERA? I know he has a little bit more innings pitched than Paul Skeens, but he's going to have to pitch a really good year to even break like sub-2 ERA, which he was able to do last year.
Well,
67.50
he dialed it
ERA.
in today. Yeah, he dialed it in today though. I mean, he had a good outing today against the Reds, I believe.
Yeah, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks.
You gotta hope that's a one-off.
I mean, and look at the clips though. It was O'Neal Cruz in center field that was giving up a lot of those errors. Like it was, I don't know
Yeah.
how baseball works because in my eyes, those 5 aren't earned on him. I get it, the batter made bad on ball, but those are a lot of like silly
Yeah, only one
routine
earned
plays
run
that just
for Skeens.
today. That was today.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5
and I
earned
mean,
runs
like
against the
that's
Mets.
case in point, right? Like,
Hello.
Yeah. And that one.
yeah, no, it's because it was delayed for a sec, but that's
Oh.
all I'm saying. Like that's more like case in point with the whole Dylan Cease thing because he had a weak defense behind him in San
Yeah.
Diego, and you know that might be the same tale with Paul Skeens because. I mean, I don't know. Like some of the clips I've seen of O'Neal Cruz, I don't know if I've seen a worse fielder.
I
Like,
know.
it's bad,
He's-
man.
brutal.
Apparently, he's got a rocket of an arm though. Like it's just if he can make the
I'm sure
play.
he does.
He can't catch the ball.
I know he had a lot of shine though. He was like
He's got
he
to
was-
catch it.
He was supposed to be like the up and coming shortstop until Ellie De La Cruz came in because he was so fast and he had such a wicked
Mhm.
arm. And then Ellie De La Cruz just swept the floor, doing the exact same stuff but better. And that's another guy I'm excited to watch this year. I hope he actually makes a little bit of a jump. Who has him in fantasy in our league, by the way?
It's
That's
definitely
me.
not me because I've. Oh,
There
good
you
luck,
go.
bud.
I gotta
Easy
check.
question.
Jeez.
No, because I went trusty Trey Turner as I always do.
Yeah, I
Autodraft
get
sold
it,
me, I
but
think.
trusty Trey Turner is
Autodraft.
turning into rusty Trey Turner, I believe, in the near future.
Honestly, yeah.
No, what? What are you guys talking about?
All right, who's the Epstein Islanders?
that's my buddy. Oh, is that who's got Ellie?
No, it's me. I have Ellie, but
You do.
I do.
That's great. Wow, there we
Oh.
go.
That's him.
Can't-
That's him for sure.
That's
Yep.
me.
Cannot read the screen personally. It's a little blurry,
Yeah.
but maybe
and
it
my
comes out
screen-
clear.
and my phone screen's a little scratched up. It's
Yikes.
Day in the life. Day in the life.
I
It's all
don't
good.
remember when I had a screen protector on this thing last. Uh-oh.
Yeah, mine's been gone for a couple of years now, honestly.
It's
It's not worth it.
But we do have the battle on Friday. I just realized between Okamoto and Murakami, the 2 new Japanese players that are now in the MLB. That were like the Jays were trying to get Murakami. He went to the White Sox out of nowhere.
They're both
And-
popping off right now, too.
He had
Yeah.
3 homers in his first 3 at bats.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Yeah.
fantasy, I have both of them.
There you go. Some
If that's not a
Japanese
ball knower,
blood.
I don't know what is.
A ball knower. Look at the Dodgers for the last 2 years. It doesn't take much to know ball, pal.
Yeah, we all know what they can do now.
I don't have. I don't. No.
Kawasaki was a
You guys are
one-off.
getting it twisted. You guys are getting it twisted. No. I'm a ball
Cowie
knower.
was a one-off.
I'm a ball knower. You heard it here first. Watch, it's gonna be flooded in the comments that I'm a ball
Oh,
knower.
yeah.
It was
Comments are gonna be
Ichiro.
flooded for this
Ichiro
one.
like kind of paved the path, and
I'm like a scout, actually.
More or less scout.
Kawasaki was just he was a comedian. He got the funny side out for everybody, and now we just have superstars like Yamamoto that can pitch 40 innings in a 7-game series somehow.
And there's a guy named Shohei. He's pretty good.
Okay, you get
He's
it. I get it. We're not
decent.
allowed to talk good about the Dodgers here, boys. What is going on?
You brought them up, not me.
They're coming
Yeah,
down.
I'm saying that the Blue Jays, you know how many of the Dodgers superstars that we almost had?
Yeah.
We almost had everybody,
aware.
apparently.
Shohei was apparently on a flight to Toronto as he was landing in LA. What a coincidence.
I don't. You're yeah, you're bringing up sore wounds here, pal.
Yeah.
That's
And then we almost got Roki. And I don't think we were in the mix for Yamamoto. I think it was Roki only, right?
he's a starter this year, isn't he?
Yeah, but he didn't have a hot start.
No, he did not.
And I don't know why you get rid of him in the bullpen, actually. Let's talk about the Dodgers for a little bit. Because Roki was a feared closer last year because of how good he was as a starter.
Yeah,
The mental game has kind of faded away now that he only, batters know that he has 2 good innings now until he has more starts.
Yeah. And the Dodgers bullpen was
Terrible.
easily the worst part of their team last year. So
Well-
to take him out of there, I mean, obviously they've made some additions.
We
with,
can't really say terrible after the 18-inning game that they did
man.
out-bullpen us in somehow.
The Jays just outmanaged themselves in that one. That was horrible. I mean,
I know that, the fact that the Dodgers had, let's talk about that game in specific. The fact that the Dodgers had 8 out of their 9 starters still in the game by the 15th inning, and the
Yeah.
Jays had Ty France batting leadoff, I'm pretty sure, was unreal.
It was bad, man. It was literally like every player that would come up to bat, you're just like, okay, nothing's happening here. Like, just give the Dodgers the win at this point. Like,
Jack,
Vladdy
what
was
were
the
you-
only one.
Were you
that
up for
stayed
that
in.
entirety of that game?
Yeah.
yeah, I was.
I was.
This is just making me depressy.
I know, but
Go to
I know,
Rogers
but
Center
we're
at
allowed
3
to
a.m. that
talk
day.
about it now because it's building up the intenseness.
See,
for
last
the
season
next
was the
series.
trailer. This season is the movie, if you know what I'm saying.
Wow, quote it.
Oh,
Quote
if you know what I'm saying.
Wow. Sounds like a
Gonna get
chess piece if I've ever
Anchored
heard
in
it.
merch, ex Blue Jays, and that's going to be the quote on the back of the t-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, we need an artist for that though. I don't have any. I don't have
ChatGPT,
any
buddy. That's
creation
everybody's artist
skills.
now.
Ugh.
Get the AI slop merch going here.
Well, yeah, the AI posters we've been seeing all around downtown
Yeah, well,
Toronto.
we should
for
start making
events.
some of those
Yeah.
for
Do you
us.
see those? They're so visibly AI.
And that's the thing is like the ones that are like publicly out there, anytime AI's used, it's always the worst possible one where it's so obvious that it's because
Yeah.
like some
They
of them
use
they,
the same
they can
font.
pass. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so bad, dude.
And it's usually just like the face is morphed or logos don't match. Somebody's
Yeah.
wearing a Nike hoodie that all of a sudden gained 3 stripes but still has the check mark on it.
All the words are just scribbles in the background.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, man.
It's not even the accurate address of the event.
Can't get anything right.
All right. Let's switch it over. We've kind of been yapping about Jays and base. Actually, I'm enjoying talking about baseball, boys. I don't know about you. I'm just so excited that it's back. I see that you got the Toronto Maple Leafs baseball cap on today.
That I do.
I just seen the field that they play in. Kind of
Christie Pitts.
disappointed.
Christie Pitt. Yeah, but you got to go there, man. It's all about the.
Is it really all
experience.
about the experience? Is it just people drinking at a public park?
You know what? I knew you were gonna say that. Actually, you know what? You're wrong.
Oh.
I
You're wrong
looked at,
because
I looked at
actually,
Google Maps.
no. I
No,
will,
you got to look at Google Maps. This is a public park
I don't
that
need to
has a
look at
baseball
Google Maps.
field.
I've been there.
Oh, I know you have. This is your favorite place in the summertime.
I'm telling you. In the summer, Anchored In will go there, and I won't even have a sip of a drink, and I'll
Anchored
have a
In
great time.
baseball team coming this summer. Some of our biggest fans are going to have to join us to fill out a team because, 3 people doesn't quite do it, but we're coming to Christie Pitts.
we're taking over the Toronto Maple Leafs baseball.
Yeah.
If need be, man. If need be.
What was the bench warmers?
Whatever,
We'll
man.
just fight for the field, bench warmer
Yeah.
style.
We'll have to play them in
That's
a
what I'm
game
saying.
Play
for
them
the field possession. But we'll see.
All right, let's
CSM can do it.
talk about the Raptors. They're playing against the Sacramento Kings, who are 19-57 tonight.
Wow.
Again, seems like every time we do the podcast, there's not really great matchups that happen that we get to talk
No.
about. We just talked about the Blue Jays losing to the Rockies. They lost the series. But I guess, they're playing well. They only lost to the Pistons by 11. Okay.
Okay.
And then on Sunday, they kind of sweeped the Magic 139
Yeah,
to
big
87.
31-0 run.
Yeah. So they're on fire, but they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games left.
I mean, it's
So-
still, they still got to, it's still important because when they look at the standings, obviously,
Well, they got a play
They're
in
not-
spot.
yeah, they're one game ahead of that play-in spot right now. So they do have to, maintain at least 500 to end the season if they
That's
want to avoid that. And
crazy.
even then, they're going to play the Knicks, I don't know
Which
about
is a
you guys,
problem in
but
itself.
there's
The
no
league
hope in that
doesn't even
series.
seem that tight, though. Like, if you look at the standings, like, it's a pretty steady drop-off. But the fact that the West is as good as it is right now is pretty scary. Lakers, Spurs, Thunder.
I feel like there's a good amount of competitiveness. Like it's
But
50
look at the
wins for
East, though. You have, I would be surprised if the Pistons can make a run in the playoffs. I just don't know if they have that caliber of players yet. Like Cade Cunningham really hasn't had a good playoff run yet, and he kind of captains that squad right now.
he's having an MVP year though.
Who are you texting, Bills? I just heard the whoop.
I knew you were gonna hear that. I tried to turn it off right before it came in, and I'm texting an anchored in insider. Don't worry.
Okay, he's getting us info for the pod.
We have
Yeah.
insiders now.
Yes, man. Just,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
We're
Go
stepping
with
up.
it.
We're stepping
Just
up.
go
Jeez,
with
I didn't
it.
know the 5K
Yeah.
views on the Insta post got us insiders all of a sudden.
Yeah,
People
humble
are
brag.
reaching out
humble
to Anchored
brag.
in.
Humble brag, except those kids that do post game recaps from our school. They get like 20K views a night talking about the Montreal
No.
Canadiens.
Oof.
Adrian gets it done though. I
Oof.
won't lie. He gets a
Yeah.
lot
Dude, he
of
puts
views.
up views. Like he
I
puts
know.
up numbers.
So it
and,
shows
like,
how
not,
much
not
consistency
just
he
one
can do.
off. Yeah. He regularly puts up numbers.
Tabs just have a loyal fan base,
That's
I
not
will
why.
say,
Any
no,
Habs
no,
fan,
that
you
is-
listen to
but
them speak about
that-
that's
to
anything.
give
true,
them a
but that's not
break.
why.
Look at the Leafs. If we had I guess we have the Fan First Network for like Leafs fans, but the Habs have that Habs TV. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
put Fan First Network in front of Scotiabank Arena the same way the Habs TV does, you're not going to get a whole bunch of Jerry's in suits screaming about Craig Berube and his mistakes out on the ice because they left 20 minutes, like with 20
Yeah.
minutes. Like third period starting, they're out the door. So you can't really get that energy aspect, which in all honesty is kind of the reason why we waited until the Blue Jays season to start doing streeters and whatnot, because I don't know if you just see the difference in atmosphere between Scotiabank Arena and Rogers Center. It's drastic, okay? I don't like
True.
Jack, you've been in this city for a long time. Does that have to do with it being like surrounded by Union Station and like there's not a whole lot of like entrance points to it? Like what's the gist
don't-
with that?
I don't know if it's that, man. I think it's just when you guys kind of came here, the Leafs weren't doing so hot because
No, but
when
still
the-
like Maple Leaf Square is limited. That's the most you're gonna get.
have you been there? Yeah, but have you been there during the playoffs?
My dad was here accidentally. He got
Like
he wasn't able to cross the border because his his spouse's passport was expired. So they were trying to go to Nashville, and they had his dad somehow had to stay for Tampa Bay Lightning versus Leafs Game 7 of the playoffs.
Poor guy.
Somehow,
Sorry, I gotta stay. I gotta stay. in
See?
Toronto.
No, I mean, I think
Is that
it's just
that's not open for the regular season, right? Yeah. Why not though? Why not bring that
it's
atmosphere
gotta be
out
some
there?
sort of like zoning thing, dude.
Oh, because that's like a
They
public.
show the games out there though.
That's a public
They
road.
do,
just
but I don't
people
think
just don't
I don't think
stand
people
there.
are allowed to. You know what? Let's test that theory.
What if we just
Let's-
make our own Maple Leaf Square out front?
Let's go. Yeah,
Anchored
Get a
in
little
square.
24-inch TV.
bring some painter's tape and just
Nice.
Duct
right
tape
here.
a 24-inch TV to the wall.
Make it the shape of an anchor. The area that we're allowed to stand
Oh.
in. There you go. That's marketing.
This is why we're not allowed to brainstorm together, because we get some terrible ideas on the go. Like, dude, opening day, we go out there. Me and Luke. Poor Belzy was sicky.
Yeah,
And
not a good
for
one.
him coming all the way into the city from Pickering is kind of a hassle just to do one
Yeah.
street interview, so we can't blame the guy.
No.
you just dropped my govy, dude.
Dude, Pickering is
Pickering.
way
Gotta delete
better
the
than
episode
downtown
now.
Toronto.
Did you say Pickering's bigger than downtown Toronto?
Better.
Oh, what? No, it's
I've never
not.
been. I've never
I
been,
don't
but
know.
Are
I
you
don't know.
nuts?
I heard they got a
Are you-
casino.
This might be the craziest
Dude,
take on Anchored
No, I
In.
hope my buddies listen to this because
Clip this again, bro. We're
What?
clip farming
I
again,
heard they
but
got
clip
I heard they got a
this, 'cause
casino,
this guy
and,
just said
and downtown Toronto
Pickering is
doesn't have
better
a
than
casino.
downtown Toronto.
that's your
Oh
metric
my.
for what's better. If there's
Yeah.
a Chino,
There's a Chino in Pickering, and there's not a. So there is laws, though. I found out that you're not allowed to have a Chino in downtown Toronto.
so there you go.
Why is that? Give us a little story time here.
Well, just look at the people that are around downtown Toronto, and if any of them got gambling addictions, downtown Toronto would become a lot worse place than it really is, I think.
I don't even know if
There's-
that's possible. Honestly, I mean,
Well, just think about it. All these people that are working on King Street have access to use their lunch break and get out of their, what are they called? The office boxes?
cubicle,
Cubicle.
the office boxes.
Oh my god.
They come out of their cubicle and they're like, wow, I can go spend my last 3-hour paycheck on a blackjack hand right now and then go back to work and work it back.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Okay. we can't.
That's a-
We're not gonna get a
That's
single
a
like
regular.
we're not gonna get a
white collar
sports
worker.
bet ad. We're not gonna get a sports betting ad
Yeah,
for
Bet
this podcast.
99.
And we still
We,
we keep talking about this. Pickering Casino, sponsor us, please.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to
Please,
come
Pickering.
to Pickering first. You got to come visit.
gotta-
You're gonna be so underwhelmed. I cannot believe that you said that.
Pickering is
One of
just
the
like,
times you got to come out here and just
I haven't
see for
left-
yourself.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't left downtown Toronto. Haven't gone to Hammy. Haven't gone
Go
to.
explore. Boring.
gotta go around, you know. Gotta get.
Luke went to
gotta
the
get
falls the
new
other
places.
day. I didn't.
I've
never
been to
gone
Niagara
there.
Falls. I've been to Scarborough. I've been to.
Okay, who wants to
Richmond
go to?
Hill.
Okay.
I've been
When
to
did you go to
frickin',
Scarborough?
Or
I just passing through and stuff.
oh, it's
no,
like
you weren't passing through.
I've passed through Scarborough plenty times, fam, and it's the most.
Oh, now he's saying
depressing
fam whenever he
place.
talks about Scarborough.
It's the worst place in the
Plenty
world.
times.
No,
Twice.
he goes
Maybe 3.
plenty times, fam. I've been to Scarborough plenty times, fam.
Gerbert.
Okay, we gotta
Anywho,
move on from
No,
whatever
no,
conversation.
Let's pivot.
But no, Luke told me that Niagara Falls is pretty touristy, and
It's
Well, yeah, it's a wonder of the
wacky.
friggin' world, man.
yeah, but I heard downtown Toronto used to be super touristy too.
It
No,
still is during like the
it's
summer.
not. Yeah, but I heard that it was touristy year round. Like there used to be so many like bright flashing lights everywhere, and like
Right? What?
Dundas Square, man.
yeah, I heard that.
Well,
That Dundas Square was way cooler than it is now.
Well, maybe when it was actually called Dundas Square, it was cool.
It was
Now
called
it's just
Dundas
some
Square when we
lame-
first moved here, Luke. It was Sankofa
No, that
Square
was
just
Dundas
changed.
Station. That's just Dundas Station.
No, I don't think it got changed to Sankofa until like November this year.
I think it's been that way for a while. Let's get a little fact check here.
Still
Well-
better than Pickering. Whatever. it is,
Okay,
it's still better than
whatever,
Pickering.
whatever.
That's-
I try to give you praise on Pickering, and now you're trying to trash your own hometown.
It doesn't
If anybody-
deserve it. It
If
doesn't
anybody
deserve
talked
it.
about Halifax the way that you're talking about Pickering, I would lose
Halifax
my
is
mind.
Cool though. It's cool.
I know it is.
It's on the water.
Okay, so is Toronto.
Pickering's also on the water.
Okay,
Yeah, but-
so
Yeah, but you guys got places like the lower deck.
2023.
Yeah, but
The
you
lower
got
deck is what
Sankofa
dreams are made
Square.
of.
you got Pickering Chino.
Halifax has a Chino too. Like
It's
Niagara
Chino,
Falls is
Nova
the Chino
Scotia.
3.
It's a provincial Chino.
whatever. It's still better.
Okay. We can
Every
do-
person from Pickering will tell you that Halifax is better.
How many people from Pickering know Halifax?
It's not Narnia.
No, I know, but like, it seems like it's only Ontario people that know a lot about the East Coast. Like, the Alberta kids in our class.
Pickering's
have-
in Ontario.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying like Alberta kids in our class just don't know about Halifax the way.
They don't know
No,
it, fam.
really?
Yes. When
They
I
didn't
first
take geography.
no, when I
I
first
know.
started, when I like brought up Halifax to like Connor Boyd and Olivia, they were all
Just
like,
name drop. Why don't you?
yeah, well, they need shout outs.
If they don't
They
know
always-
who Halifax or where Halifax is, then they should be publicly
Take
shamed.
them
I
there
think.
this summer. I'll meet you guys there. No problem.
Just
Yeah.
a big school trip down to Halifax.
Yep.
Let's do it. Meet me
I'll
at
sign
Chino,
the permission
boys.
slip.
Who could be a special guest on the trip? Who some Nova
Sidney
Scotia legends?
Crosby.
We got to be realistic here.
Oh, sorry. Bubbles.
It's got to be Sid.
Whoa, why'd you raise your eyebrows there, Luke?
Or we can just do any of this Trailer Park Boys. You know, what's his name?
yeah.
Ricky. Let's get Ricky.
No, Jonathan Torrens.
Oh, J-Rock.
J-Rock.
I love how you said his government name before you said
Yeah, I
his
was like,
character's
huh?
name.
Well, he's a real person, you know.
I
We're not having
I know.
J-Rock on the show.
Why?
And maybe as much as we
Yeah,
want
I
to.
prefer that.
Would you rather have Jonathan Torrance on the show or J-Rock on the show?
J-Rock.
Well, listen, J-Rock don't exist no mo. Okay,
Oh my God.
he don't exist no mo.
What's gotten into you, dude?
The Scarborough man.
Oh my
I spin
God.
more rhymes than a lazy Susan, and I'm innocent till my guilt is proven.
There we go.
Straight up,
I knew you were
yo.
gonna say that. I knew
Anchored
you were
in.
J to the R-O-C. All right,
Rit.
move on. Jack,
Things are getting out of hand today.
we're talking about the Maple Leafs now.
I was beginning to think we'd never get there.
Well, I give you
Should
a
we
whole
even go
20
there?
minutes to talk about the Leafs.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
Too much time. It's too much
Lucky
time to
me,
talk
eh?
about him.
Too
I
much.
know.
Luke,
We
who
got
asked you?
very sidetracked for the last
You're
10
done
minutes.
for the day. You're done
I
for the day.
can log off and
Wait,
start
can
making
we just
dinner.
talk about how sidetracked we got for the last 10 minutes before we get into the Toronto thing or the Maple Leafs thing? I just realized we're at the 40-minute
good
mark and we started
discussion.
talking about how good Pickering was at like the 25-minute mark.
It's because you said something outrageous. I had
It's a
to
crazy
address
take.
it,
You get
man. I
Pickering
had
get
to.
so
over
worked up.
Toronto.
Me?
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
don't get
Cohen.
worked up. No. I'm actually the most cool, calm, and collected out of the three of us.
You are.
And
But he's
You're
a
so right.
cucumber.
And I'm
Yeah.
going to give you a gold star for it.
I'm waiting.
Give him an anchored in sticker.
Yeah, I need
All right.
more actually.
Okay.
True that.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks, boss.
Okay. Give your spiel on the Maple Leafs, Jack. Just let it eat. We give you the platform to do it. Let's.
Wow, really?
Yeah, we're giving you the platform to just let it all out. The dogs
Okay.
are out of the kennel.
Okay.
Okay.
Well-
this is the best moment he's ever had in his,
I
his
know, I'm
sports
like-
media career.
I'm foaming at the mouth.
Go.
All right, Luke,
Let's
silence.
do this.
Let it go.
You want me to just talk?
Yeah, just
got
pretend the
it, you
mic
got
is
it.
like your emotional support.
You got it. Well, obviously it's the end of the beginning for the Leafs here with parting ways with Brad Treliving, and I think that was okay. Well, now you're laughing at me.
No, I just love it. I love it. Keep it going, please.
Keep it going.
Okay. Anyways, so that was the end of the beginning. I think that was inevitable. I think everyone kind of saw it coming. I think the question now is like what, like who's next? Like who might they hire next in this whole spiel of things? Question's still up in the air, but I think the thing that kind of frustrated me the most is when Keith Pelley, like the president of MLSE, said in his interview that they were looking for a data-centric GM. I mean, lo and behold, they had the data-centric GM in Kyle Dubas. And, Brendan Shanahan wouldn't let him have full runway with his picks and trades and that sort of thing. And, I mean, he's jumped ship, and look at the success he's having over in Pittsburgh this year. Like I just saw today, like he got 30 goals out of Anthony Mantha, for crying out loud. You know what I mean? Like it's just
Yeah.
that guy is. I think the statistics driven kind of GMs and front of office guys is the way to go going forward here. And like someone that kind of jumped off the sheet to me is Sonny Mehta. So I don't know if you guys know about Sonny Mehta. He's he was part of the analysis team for the Florida Panthers, those cup winning teams.
Okay.
And he's currently still like the senior data analyst. Sorry, he's the director of analytics for the Panthers, and he was the director of analytics for New Jersey for a while. And he was a huge piece in those cup wins. And I think just similar to Dubas, he's not afraid to think outside the box. And I don't know, like why not take a piece out of Florida's book if you can, and offer him the GM position, because I love the kind of whole analytics thing and data driven stuff that he's put into his sort of work over with the Panthers, and I'd welcome stuff like that purely because we're working from the Leafs are working from the ground up here, and I'd love to see someone like Mehta join the system. I think that to those respects, you're going to have to fire the coach too, because I don't think the Berube thing obviously worked. I think everyone knows that at this point. And I think the guy you get is Bruce Cassidy, and I think it's very clear cut that it should be Bruce Cassidy, and that's a matter if Bruce Cassidy wants to coach the Leafs.
That would be a crazy one, honestly, going from Boston to then going to coaching the Leafs a couple of years later. Oh my God.
Yeah, but I mean, it'd be a nice fit just because he provides structure and accountability, which is what the Leafs have lacked for how long now. And I don't know. If not him, then maybe Pete DeBoer, like just someone that knows how to push a team through the playoffs, because the Leafs have been a good regular season team a great regular season team for the better part of I want to say around 10 years now, right?
Yeah.
They just need to get over the hump and get a coach or a system or whatever it is to get them over that playoff bump, if you will, right? And I think it's a matter of those two, like the GM and coach, just shifting focus. I don't think it's a core issue, and I never really did. I don't know. I just like to see different personnel now. Again, just try, shuffle the deck again, and but like I said, the guys that I mentioned is who I'm really hoping that the Leafs buy in for.
Wow,
There you go. There's the rant.
That was a great rant, Jack. I can agree with you in every sense of that. I mean, we all seen Kyle Dubas kind of just. Is that a Budweiser? Just
Whoa.
Oh my God. You're paying way too much attention to me. Kyle Dubas, keep talking. Keep talking.
He got worked up about the Leafs. He had to take a sip of Bud.
Keep going.
Anyways, Kyle Dubas, yeah, no, I agree. But you also have to think about what GM could actually move the pieces that the Leafs have right now, because it's going to take a lot of work to be able to, rebuild. Like, this is somebody picking up basically an abandoned shack and trying to turn it into $1 million mansion. And I just don't know how that's going to play out, especially if they want to have it done in the next 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be seamless. I don't think, if you go hire these guys that I mentioned, that you're going to make the Stanley Cup playoffs next year. No,
but moves also have to be done at a decent pace. Like, there's not a whole lot of sitting around that can be done either. I get it. You're going to have to wait for Matthews to kind of build back up, and you're going to have to wait for him to have that shine again to maybe potentially either keep him and have him roll as your number one guy for the rest of his career and just re-sign him to have him as a Leaf, or you move all the big pieces and you build up on the little pieces, as we've seen Cowan dropping the mitts, quote unquote, countless times now. The league's getting rougher, it seems, at the end of this year. It might be because teams are getting blown out of the water all of a sudden. The rough play style seems to be helping teams win a lot recently. And I think if the Leafs can implement that without, basically having 3 fourth liners 1 through 4, it'll be a different change. They just need a new change of scenery. The fans need a new change of scenery. Not so much. I'm not talking like rink. I mean like players, play style, the grit, the grind, the drive, all that. That's not really being implemented into the Leafs at this current moment. That's my personal low rant. What about you, Luke? Let's hear your rant on the Leafs. Let's hear it now.
Here's my rant on the Leafs. I don't want to talk about the Leafs. There we go. You guys have summed it up pretty well, I think, honestly.
Well, you don't understand, Luke. Like, this is just, I'm looking at a deep tunnel that, there's light at the end of the tunnel, but this is a very lengthy tunnel.
Sucks to suck.
All right.
Okay.
Go.
We can fight about this. It's at least once a podcast.
Oh, man.
Look, I hate it because you're talking about the Sens like they're the top of the Atlantic Division, and they're not.
Regular season doesn't matter, man. Playoffs. Wait till the playoffs come around. We'll see how good the Sens
are. If you make
the Sens will make the playoffs. I'm putting it right down right here. The Sens will make the playoffs.
This is like the last 10 minutes of every pod is just going to be us fighting over the Sens.
Yeah.
Leafs,
getting brutal.
We're only going to have 2 more podcasts of this left until
till playoffs.
It's just the
Leaf
Sens we
season
can
is
talk
done.
about.
To the offs.
and the
and
Sens keep going.
You heard it here first, Anchored In fans. We may or may not be adding a special guest come playoff time. We're just gonna let that fizzle out. Like I said, I got an Anchored In insider, Cohen.
So,
Don't you worry.
Hold up.
Don't you worry. Don't
shit.
you
Wait,
worry.
wait, no,
Don't
no,
you
no,
worry.
No. Circle back. We got a special guest that not even I know about.
Hey,
I'm a part of the Anchored In fan page. I can't wait to hear what the special guest is going to be on, the Anchored In podcast.
you know him. You know him.
Just say you know him very well, buddy. Let's just say you know him
You've
very
walked
well.
past him a few times, if you will.
Wait,
He's probably walked past you a couple times.
Sens?
No.
Oilers.
Oh yeah.
I love
And
Santos.
that's gonna be it for today's episode.
No, hear me out. Wait, are the Oilers even in the mix?
Of course they are.
Oh my God, what happened to the Pacific?
Oh, Cohen.
First day on Earth.
This is not a good look, Cohen.
Hey,
wrap it up.
Okay, no. I just want all Anchored In fans to know from here on out, Cohen Ingram is primarily baseball mindset for the rest of the year. I'm going to make sure they know every single the Jays record after every single game.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
be-
here for. I'm here for the hockey. Don't worry. I'll keep
then
it dialed in.
Santos can take over the hockey too. I'd love to have this.
And I'm here for Jared
is what I'm
Stidham, boys.
saying.
And Drake
Okay.
May.
Okay, I'm so sorry, Anchored In fans. They just had a great take, and I was about to diss on it, and I realized, they kind of understand my baseball mindset becomes very heavily involved once the baseball season starts. So,
Fair enough.
Santos,
I don't hate it.
well, I kind of leaked a special guest, guys. Jesus.
If anyone knows who that is watching,
Well, you can go search him up.
codename
everybody,
Santos.
Everybody,
they know him. They know him.
Everybody has social media nowadays.
Well, playoffs start in 2 weeks, so
Playoffs
gotta
start
keep
in
the
2
secret
weeks, and the Senators still might not be in the playoffs by 2 weeks.
but they might be in it. That's the
Okay.
thing. They might be in it.
And I might be 6 foot tall tomorrow morning. Maybe.
Are they in a
I
wild
don't-
card?
They're 2 points out. They're 2 points out with a
So
game
it's
in hand.
Bruins and Islanders, right? No.
Bruins and Jackets right now.
Yeah.
Jackets are at
What?
88. Sens are at 86.
No, it's the Islanders.
In the wild card?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't
Islanders
know.
are at 89.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, Jackets are at 88.
And the Bruins?
And the Bruins are at 94.
Aren't they in the other wild card spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Islanders are third in the Metro.
Oh, true. Silly me.
So we need, and then Washington is 1 point back at the Sens. So I mean, Evan Crane, if you're listening, man,
We're
They're
shouting
not-
everybody out tonight. Anybody else want to shout out?
We are.
You know what? Who can I shout out? Guys,
you're
I don't
thinking
know.
of someone to shout out.
I can't. I'm thinking of somebody. I mean, I can't. Shout out Phil Kessel. He should be in the front office of the Leafs coming here soon.
yeah. If you want
Oh
Looney
my
Dog nights
God.
for the Leafs, you'll put
Oh
Phil Kessel
my
as the GM.
Oh
God.
my God, that would do numbers.
Phil Kessel, Looney Dog nights.
Those are the
Mic
best words that
drop.
ever come out of your mouth, Luke Fitzner.
He's gonna have his
oh
own.
my word!
And you get a little mini Stanley Cup to eat
Just
them out of.
email Keith Pelly, but say, hey bud, it's time.
You just
Hey,
get
bud.
Phil his own booth, and he just rifles them out of like a minigun.
I like it. I like it. Maybe you'll get some real
Get us,
fans
get
going
us
to
in the
Leafs games
boardroom,
again.
MLSE.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if we're getting us in the boardroom, we
We're
should keep
getting-
Weston Lions Arena. So we can talk about
Oh, yeah.
that.
We don't gotta get into all that.
Yeah, come on now, Jack. MLSE, you have great Leafs and, sports, entertainment, but keep Weston Lions Arena, please. I worked really hard on a project about it, and I learned a lot about that place. All right, we're chewing up time here. We're at the 55-minute mark. We got some assignments to do for school because we are student athletes, student sports
We're on the
media.
podcast team.
Podcasters.
Student podcasters.
I'm a student athlete.
I want,
Speak for yourselves, boys. I know.
I'm on
I
was gonna-
Lynx all
I
summer.
feel like
I'm a student athlete.
Hey. All right, continue.
I lost track because I can't believe Jack's gonna be on the Lynx all summer when he's got the same clubs as Jack Nicklaus.
Jack's gonna be on the Lynx, like Jack Lynx.
Hey, you make do. You make do.
All right,
You
we're
make
just
do.
we're giving brand names, we're giving governmental names, we're giving so many
I'm
names
eating
out this
beef
Friday.
jerky on the grass like I'm Jack and the Lynx.
Free ads again.
That's
You
all
know
the
what?
time we got, folks.
God, get us out of here. Shut the mics off. All right. Thank you so much for watching. This is episode 9 of the Anchored In podcast. Sorry, it's been a little bit of a yap sesh here. This episode, very minimal sports talking getting done. But you're going to get those one every 10 episodes, maybe. Yeah. How much longer do you want to? I can just go this entire time and make it go all the way to the 1
like
hour mark.
Quagmire on the plane.
All
What's your longest?
right. See you all next time.